His story of commitment, stability, and innovation. A journey of a greener, more inclusive world. Meet Adrian and his family. He's 30 years old. He's married to Sarah. They are having two amazing boys. And he's part of the world that he could not have imagined if we would not have done the needful. He was born in 2020, so he is now 30 years old. Welcome to Green Community Gardens, where you plant memories, you harvest treasures, and you have family fun in garden measures. They get their groceries from these community gardens, where everybody participates in planting, maintaining, and harvesting. It's their way of living the life now. And it all started when we did the needful and when we got the signals and trends from 2020. He still remembers receiving the welcome box, and he's now remembering that inside that eco-friendly was the eco-friendly bracelet, which was made from mushrooms, biodegradable mushrooms. This was his promise of commitment to sustainability.
Yeah, Adrian receives the welcome box, which is completely reusable, made from sustainable materials, and he can scan a QR code to get more information about the bracelet and its functionalities. The QR code brings him to the app. Next slide. Yeah. He logs in and it's guided through an onboarding process where the features of the bracelet are explained. The app first displays the welcome page and Adrian clicks through to it. He can definitely see that this is more than just a bracelet. There is a large database available, allowing us to scan plants and gather information on how to care them or to learn more about their effects. Another function is the ability to lock and unlock the locker, as well as make cashless payments. And another feature includes an integrated box that shows the location within your community where you can exchange seeds, networks with others, and learn more about the opportunity in your community. And on the last, on the last screenshot, he can decide whether he wants to join the community, become a member, and support, or not. Of course, he gets curious and wants to support. And on the page, you can see the home screen will look like this. Alarm notification disappears when there is a notification. Members can send alerts if something is wrong in the garden, so Adrian can choose to take care of it or dismiss it. And there is also an overview of the current projects Adrian is involved. And at the bottom bar, you can see the home button, click learn about gardening or projects, or chat and connect with people. And in the middle, there is the scan option. And you can scroll down where you can see posts which were shared, commented, or you can just like it. And also members can create projects and others can participate and support them. Yeah, this was a small insight into a day life in the future app and bracelet.
So apart from the app and the bracelet, we also imagining a world where the children are going to schools through bicycle. They are spending time in planting and also harvesting. And these lockers, they exist in near the community gardens, near where people can actually sit on them. And the key will be the phone, and you can put your phone on the lockers to actually lock it. So how did we derive to this future? For Adrian, we got the signals and trends right now, what shaped the 2050 future. The High Line was one of the example, and in Portland, and we have already talked about these signals and trends in the past. There were steep analysis in 2024 that shaped the forces that shaped that future. There was societal, technological, environmental, economical, and political reasons why we derived. These forces are the ones which derive the future. Now, Adriana will give a flashback into what actually designed that future.
Hello, so our behavior statement is: when city residents want to live healthier, more connected lives and build a sustainable future, and they face challenges like limited time, resources, green space, and access to affordable fresh food, they will come together to transform their city into a thriving, inclusive urban ecosystem through harvesting hope. Our business problem will be having people from the community be involved in the garden. There's lots of people in the community. There's families. There's single adults, and there's the elderly. We have all sorts of people. Our business problem is our business outcome is we aim to have at least 40% of the community involved. So we're not aiming for the entirety of the community, but just enough for us to start a garden and to harvest food from the garden and support the people that are in the community. Our users and our customers will be the community members, such as families, single adults, and the unhoused. Our users, and here are some proto personas we made. We have Adrian, who we've been talking about, who is a 30-year-old male. He has a family, 2 young boys. His role in the garden is harvesting produce for his family. He teaches his kids how to be sustainable and garden. And he needs access to fresh and affordable produce. That's why he's doing the garden. And it's a safe place for his children to learn and play. And he likes to engage with his neighbors through this garden program. And our other proto persona is Emma, and she's a government representative. She's 45 years old. She works in urban development. She oversees city-supported programs for the garden. Her role in the garden is to ensure funding, policy support, and for the garden. She coordinates with NGOs and local leaders to improve operations. And her needs are data on the garden impact, like how it's serving our community, like what's going on, how are the families benefiting from the garden. And we also have another proto persona named Liam, who is homeless, and he will be supervising the daily tasks of the people who are in the garden. He manages volunteers and ensures proper maintenance. He acts as a mentor to new hires in similar roles. It's a job, and it comes with compensation. It also comes with housing, food from the garden, and other basic needs. User outcomes. This will benefit all members of the community by providing them with food from the garden, providing a sense of community for all that are involved, and giving the homeless food and shelter. And here's our user journey. Well, when someone first starts our community garden program, they're apprehensive and nervous. And then once they're in it, they become curious. And then while they're harvesting and doing the garden work, they're exhausted, but at the end they're happy once they get all the produce they need and they can eat with their family. Our solution: we would like the homeless to oversee the garden and be in charge of the gardening schedule. With this job that the homeless will have, they will be given housing and be able to access food from the garden as well. Hypothesis: this community garden will be able to replace grocery stores by residents being more in favor for fresh produce while being able to help put food on the plates of people in the community, and will also provide a job and shelter for the homeless. What is the most important thing we need to learn first? The pros and cons of going to a regular grocery store. I know some grocery stores, like I don't know if Germany has Sprouts, but in the US we have Sprouts, and Sprouts is a grocery store with fresh produce that they stock every couple days, and their prices are not too expensive, which is a benefit for us. So, what can we benefit from having a garden in the community over a grocery store is what we need to learn first. And what is the least amount of work we need to do to learn the next important thing? We would need to observe how much land the community is being unused by older abandoned buildings. So we would like to use land that is currently not being used, like such as old parking lots that no one goes to or old factories that no one uses, and turn those into a garden. I know in Portland, Oregon, they're currently doing that as well. And that is our presentation.
So let's create this inclusive and greener future where Adrian and his family, the whole community, can explore the innovations and can have a sustainable life. We are Team Green City, Sarah, Chana, Adriana, and Khushbu. Thank you.